All right, we got Chaos versus Tomb Kings. This is round 5. Ace match. We'll see how this goes. Now, updating the blue faction to Chaos to reflect his pick, and then we're going to go over these armies. So, once again, before we start, very great games to both of these players. Excited to see it, and I'm really sorry that the sound has just decided to take a shit on the effects piece of things. I'm not really sure what's going on. But for the Chaos army, deploying on this side of the field, I see, we're going to have the Mirror Guard Chaos Warriors. We're going to have some Chaos Marauders. Chaos Warriors are great weapons, another Chaos Marauder. Chaos Warriors are great weapons, and another Marauder. Now, for the skirmish here, we have 3 Marauder Horsemasters. Horsemasters, very lovely unit. I like them quite a lot. Now, going to have a Feral Manticore up in the air, and then we're going to have a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. For the leadership, we got a Chaos Sorcerer of Fire. Going to have Burning Head, Cascading Fire Cloak, Fireball, Scroll of Shielding, and Kindle Flame. And then we got Kolek Sun Eater himself. He's got the Star Crusher and Foe Seeker. Let's take a look at the Tomb King forces. The Tomb Kings are going to have 2 Skeleton Horseman Archers on their right flank, accompanied by a Necrotect on top of this chariot, with Restore and Vambraces of the Sun. Going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Skeleton Archers, Skeleton Spearmen, 2 Skeleton Warriors. We got Ushabti with Great Bows. We have the Sphinx of Usep, and then we're also going to be looking at a Lich Priest of Death, a Spirit Leech, High Queen Khalida with My Will Be Done. And then, last but certainly not least, I think we have a Hero Titan. He's got Shem's Burning Gaze and Spirit Leech. Oh, yeah. Such a cool unit, too. I really wish I could hear your scales jingling as you walked towards me right now, but I'll just imagine it. Jingle, jangle, jingle. Anywho, coming back here, Skeleton Horseman Archers coming out here to get some early skirmishing done, and Chaos looks like they're trying to approach through the forest. I'm guessing a lot of that's probably just to avoid Ushabti fire, perhaps. So, guess we'll see what happens. Spirit Leech going to be coming out on top of the Chaos Sorcerer of Fire. And, yeah, there goes the first Spirit Leech, and that's a nice pickup from the Lich Priest here. Shem's Burning Gaze also going down and doing some decent damage. Fortunately for him, one of them hit the ground. But yeah, that's some serious damage already to the Firecaster, and he needs to be careful. Obviously, Chaos has no access to healing, and if that Firecaster dies, then he's out of magic for the rest of the game. Fireball getting cast. We'll see where it's headed, and it looks like it may be going after the Skeleton Spearman. Strange. Horseman Archers are just outranging the the Marauder Horsemasters quite significantly, making it very hard for them to catch. Oh, I'm so pissed off right now. I can't believe there's no effect sound. Over here, Feral Manticore is getting targeted by the Skeleton Archers now. I like this pick for targeting. Clearly, they're trying to get it to rampage and just make a stupid decision. But the really nice thing about the Manticore right now is it's doing a lot of dodges. Oh, man. Shem's Burning Gaze once again. Firecaster just needs to get in the forest and stay there. He's not having a good time. And so far, in terms of the damage trades here, like, Tomb Kings are definitely coming out on top so far. This Sorcerer of Fire is just taking so much damage already, and we're, only going into the 3rd minute of the game now. So, see what happens. Good news is, Shem's Burning Gaze, I'm pretty sure it is capped. I need to look at the caps on the Hero Titan. So, yeah, it's already used both of it. Shem's Burning Gazes, and it only has access to 1 Spirit Leech, so we'll see what happens from there, but I need to remind myself, what is the passive of the Hero Titan? Spirit Conduit, so enhanced power reserves and power recharge rate. Alright, Chaos Sorcerer of Fire. Looks like he's got the hint. He needs to stay back here. He can't get close enough for him to be seen and get Spirit Leeched again. Because, yeah, he needs that magic. He needs those burning heads to help burn through all of these skeleton chaff. He needs those fireballs to put on the pressure on Khalida and other units. And the Manticore is actually diving down, and it's in combat with the Necrotech, and now it's rampaging, and I think that's going to be a pretty big loss for the Warriors of Chaos right now. And so far, Arkhan the Black just looks like he's playing this a bit better than Imperator, as far as I'm concerned. And clearly, the balance of power is very even, and this is still anybody's game, but, like, just Chaos isn't getting any answers to the damage that's being dealt to them right now. However, Feral Manticore doing some serious damage on top of the Necrotech, at least. And Cascading Fire Clip going on top of it. It's out of control, though, and it looks like it's going to start routing now that High Queen Khalida has gotten on top of it, and that's just yet another unit that is not doing too well as the Chaos Forces begin their approach. And I have to say, the long roundabout approach to the force seems like it benefited the Tomb Kings more than Chaos, in my opinion, as it's just allowed the Tomb Kings to continue flexing their skirmish muscles, as well as their Spirit Legion Send Burning Gazes. In comes the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth game, though, and we'll see what happens from here. It looks like he's playing this patiently. I really like that he's not just sending these guys out willy-nilly to get in trouble. Spirit Leech is going down on top of Kolek now, and it does seem like the Chaos Infantry has closed the gap, and we're going to see what happens from here. But Lich Priest of Death getting targeted by Kolek and his Dragon Ogre counterpart. But there goes another Spirit Leech on top of the Chaos Sorcerer of Fire, and this Chaos Sorcerer needs to be so careful. He can't take much more of a beating. And over here, oh my goodness gracious, Kolek Sun Eater taking a ton of damage. A nice Burning Head destroying those Skeleton Spearmen just to expedite their passing. And we'll see if the Chaos Warriors of Great Weapons can get some momentum going. They need to be pulled through, though. Give them that attack order. Give them that attack order. They're just kind of sitting around for now. Oh, the Mirror Guard. How did you get way over here? And now they're in the very back of the back line. Looks like they'll be charging forward to get on top of the Skeleton Spearmen. And the Chaos Infantry just needs time to do its work right now. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is in a bad spot, as it is surrounded by Khalida, Ushabti of Great Bows, and the Lich Priest of Death. Not that any one of those units could just, like, take him out by itself, but when you're getting that outnumbered, it's never a good time. Go after the Necrotect. Get that Necrotect. Oh my goodness. I understand that they're just trying to pull out of there right now, but this is not going well for them. Chaos is having a hard time. And how is this guy just routing? He's taking such huge hits. I mean, Dragon Ogres just don't seem to be what they used to. Balance of power is already getting quite out of favor for the Chaos Forces. And these Shaggoths and Kolek just need to get the hell out of there. I mean, I think at this point the writing may already be on the wall for the Chaos Forces. Their infantry's doing just fine, but it's looking pretty rough. Oh, but a beautiful Burning Head, once again, just deleting that unit of Skeleton Warriors. Kolek has regained his leadership and is coming back, but another Spirit Leech is on top of him. And all of those Spirit Leeches are just really taking their toll. However, the Chaos Infantry is starting to make some headway now. You can see they've deleted a lot of the Tomb King infantry and are starting to pull through. However, they just... Oh, their Dragon Ogre Shaggoth just came back, but Khalida's going to make sure he doesn't come back for good. Yeah, Khalida just taking care of him. However, Necrotect, very low on health. It's crumbling. Will it survive? Only 382 HP left. Oh, Fireball, unfortunately, going to be hitting the Sphinx of Usep with a master block. Critical binding on top of the Necrotect here. But Sphinx of Usep is coming after Kolek, and now I just think Kolek's... he's on his heels. He doesn't have a lot of things left to do at this point, because this Sphinx of Usep is still full health, and it's just going to completely outclass him. The Mountain God is going to be no more, and I think we're going to see Arkhan the Black winning this in quite a convincing victory for the ace match. So, great games to both players here. I've really enjoyed what we've seen, and both of these players have taken some very convincing victories against each other, but at this stage of the game, like, if Kolek dies, then the Chaos Infantry just isn't going to be able to hold together. And I think that's what we're going to start seeing right now. Another Burning Head going off, and this time taking care of the rest of those Skeleton Warriors, but I guess we'll see. I mean, Kolek is pretty far away at this point from the Sphinx of Usep. If he regains his leadership and, you know, can just hide away and let his infantry do some work, maybe, just maybe, they can get something going here. I mean, especially because they have a lot of armor piercing here with the Chaos Warriors are great weapons. The Ushabti summon is about to run out, and now he has Marauder Horsemasters skirmishing the Sphinx of Usep, and Kolek has stopped routing. Balance of power is still very far against them, but see, now is when Chaos could perhaps start dishing out a ton of damage on top of this Hero Titan. Its laser eyes still doing a lot of work, but I mean, the armor piercing is starting to take its toll. And High Queen Khalida too is, I mean, none of these units left for the Tomb Kings are great anti-infantry units. I do think they're going to be able to cycle charge to victory, based on the fact that their leadership in the balance of power is just so much higher. And Kolek cannot come anywhere near here. He needs to get the hell out of here. Like, I know it sucks to have Kolek not in combat, but 546 HP, one volley from the Ushabti could be enough to send him routing for good. And yeah, I mean, the Chaos Warriors have great weapons over here, doing some good damage against the Hero Titan. We'll see if they can take him out. And the Chaos Infantry should be able to kill off the Ushabti with great bows. They're crumbling right now, and they're chasing after him. And looking at the range on top of him, Kolek just needs to stay out of range. Stay out of range, Kolek. I have critical binding now, but the Horsemasters are coming to get on top of him. The Sphinx of Usep is now in all of this infantry. I do believe, does the Mirror Guard have immune to psychology? Yeah, they do, so they're not going to tear her out, and that should help pull them together a lot longer. Right here, the Ushabti with Great Bow are crumbling. The Horsemasters are going to start pulling through, and uh-oh, the Lich Priest is now coming out looking to get a Spirit Leech on top of Kolek Sun Eater, but this is a pretty crazy game. I mean, look at this. Critical binding on top of the Hero Titan now. It's trying to run away by the looks of it, but that's just going to cause it to take more damage as it gets attacked in the back. And the Lich Priest is coming after Kolek with the Spirit Leech. Kolek needs to run away, and the Horsemasters need to kill the Lich Priest ASAP. They've taken care of the Ushabti with the Great Bows, and if they can kill off this Lich Priest, then they should be in an okay position, but Kolek, if he gets one more Spirit Leeches off the map, and then I think army losses are just going to kick in no matter what the Chaos Forces do. And critical binding on top of the Hero Titan. He's not enjoying that combat at all. Foe Seeker is getting popped, but look at this, guys. Spirit Leech is probably going to go down. He's in range now, and oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, that Spirit Leech is just going to be enough. And look, though, the ammo going in on top of this guy. He's going to get hit. It's going to knock him out. He's at critical binding. If they kill him, 405. Oh, they're using the Spirit Leech on top of the Marauder Horsemasters to try to save the Lich Priest. He is crumbling, though. Ay, ay, ay. This is weird. This is such a crazy close battle somehow, even though the balance of power is saying it is not close at all. And this Lich Priest may crumble out of existence right now, chat. There he goes. Kolek Sun Eater hanging by a damn thread. Wrong rules, boya. What is he talking about? Everything's legal right now. The infantry is still in combat with the Hero Titan. And, yeah, this is legit from both players. Nobody's breaking the rules. But the single entities actually... If there's only single entities, don't they need to stay in combat now? Yeah. It doesn't look like it's going to matter in the end. And so that's going to be a GG. I mean, towards the end there, yeah, technically, I guess the Sphinx of Usep should have stayed in combat, but I don't know. 119 kills on the Chaos Sorcerer Fire. No, it does not. But he had the Ushapti with great bows that were firing, and that does count as attacking as well as the skeleton horse archers. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. If there's a bound spell, don't count towards the duplicates, yeah. Yeah, you can't cycle charge right now. But at the very end, I mean, at the very end there, I don't think it was serious. Like, yeah, there was technically a very, like, the beginning of a rule break at the end. Because technically speaking, he should have sent the Sphinx of Usep and Khalida into combat with the closest infantry. But I don't think it would have changed the outcome. So, a great game to both players. Congratulations to Arkhan for being the champion of tournament number 6.